Goddamn BJ with a nugget.
Mama, why, why?
What's up, y'all? Thank you so much for clicking this video, and I have to say you did not click this video by mistake. Today I have an amazing artist. He goes by the name of NFD DRIPPA. He is an amazing thorough artist out of Fayetteville, North Carolina. Today we're going to be interviewing him. He got a few projects coming up, and he's going to be telling us the history of the song that I love. It's called Abandon, right?
Yes, right.
Alright, so we're going to be getting to that today, and y'all stay tuned.
Goddamn BJ with a nugget.
Mama, why? Mama, please tell me something now. Why you had to put me in that abandoned house? My heart so cold, it done fell to the ground. You should've picked me up, so you love. But obviously, yeah, you didn't give a fuck. I was a little baby, but a nigga grew up. Mama, please tell me something now. Why you had to put me in that abandoned house? I wish you would've kept me. I matched it, what if shit worth it? Couldn't even believe I did that. I know you knew I was hurting. I don't know what's wrong, but I know I ain't perfect. Got demons in my body, now I be lurking. Let's go. Sipping on this Henny, all this pain in my body. I be happy in the morning, by the night I be crying. Wake up in the morning, I be laughing and smiling. Where your love at, your devil turned into a bat. You left me to starve. Wasn't need no lights on, I was left in the dark. Now I'm happy, tryna create me a spark. Mama, I still like you, but I left all apart. I'm better, and I don't know you like that. Since you don't got me, daddy, he got my back. I'm drowning, someone please come and get me. I just want my mama, please tell me something now. Why you had to put me in that abandoned house? My heart so cold, it done fell to the ground. You should've picked me up and showed me some your love. But honestly, yeah, you didn't give a fuck. I was a little baby, but a nigga grew up. Mama, please tell me something now. Why you had to put me in that abandoned house? Mama, all these niggas out here, and they trippin'. They be asking Drippa, how was you living? I say, fuck it, I don't know how I'm living. I be moving. Fuck with me, I'm wiping your nose. Hop my bed and I'm going goes. Nigga want drugs, we post at the stove. Toting this flag that you cannot hold. Niggas is lame, we switching them lanes. Got an AK, we shot his brain. Daddy don't cry, just hold his pain, yeah. Just don't tell me how I'm gonna live my life. I'm gonna get a car, tires still in all these fucking bikes. When the people come out, they know there was a thief for the night. But just know a nigga just tryna get himself right, yeah. I was abandoned at a youngin', and I got older and started bumping. I was hungry, now I'm healthy. I just been tryna ask my daddy and my mama, please tell me something now. Why you had to put me in that abandoned house? My heart so cold, it done fell to the ground. You should've picked me up and showed me some your love. But obviously, yeah, you didn't give a fuck. I was a little baby, but a nigga grew up. Mama, please tell me something now. Why you had to put me in that abandoned house?
Alright, so we just listened to Abandon, and so I just have a few questions for you. So what is your name, and like what do you prefer to go by?
Like my real name or my rap name?
I mean, I think the people will want to know your real name.
My real name is Davian LaShawn Johnson.
Okay, Davian. Alright, and so what do you prefer to go by your rap name?
My rap name is NFD DRIPPA.
Okay, so what's the NFD? What's the story behind that?
Alright, so the story behind that is my brother and my cousin, when I was writing a song, GLOCK with a beam.
GLOCK with a beam?
Yeah, when I was writing that song, they was like, so why don't you just change your name to something else, because everybody's name Little, because at first it was Lil Drippa. And I was like, you know, yeah, y'all might be right, but I still kept Lil Drippa for a little while. Okay. And then I didn't decide to change it until like right before trauma started happening.
Okay. So what's the NFD mean? What does that mean?
Never fall down.
Never fall down, dripper. Okay. So are you from Fayetteville?
Not necessarily.
Are you born? Were you born in Fayetteville? Is my question.
No, ma'am.
Okay, so where are you?
I was born in Alabama, Silicaca.
Okay. And so when did you move to Fayetteville?
I moved to Fayetteville about 6 years ago.
Okay. Alright, so how old are you?
I'm 18. About to be
18
19.
now. Alright, ladies.
I got one.
Okay. Okay. Oh, okay. Alright, so the ladies, you got somebody already. So I'm sorry, ladies. He's taking already. Alright, so when did you start rapping?
I started rapping like when I was 12, but like I never really like actually wrote songs. I was just playing like freestyling, playing. That was it.
Okay, so you came out from freestyling, like you didn't start writing your music.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, please stop calling me names.
It's hard for me because I got mentors.
Okay. Amen, Ati. That's what
Yes,
you
ma'am.
It's gonna be a long day. Alright. So do you see yourself as a successful rapper long term?
Oh yeah, most definitely.
Okay, so rapping is something that you want to do.
Yep.
So say 10 years from now, what do you see yourself doing? Like your rap career. How do you see your rap career?
Honestly, like 10 years from now,
Mm-hmm.
10 years is a very long time. I haven't really thought that far ahead. I just thought to the point where I actually got like the platinum frames.
Okay.
I got to that point, but like as far as
So how far do you see? How long do you see it taking yourself to get to the platinum frames and all that stuff?
right now, it's gonna take a little minute, and I understand that because life don't go how you want it to go.
Mm-hmm.
So,
But like, say it does. If everything went your way 10 years from now, how would you see it being? If everything went how Drippa wanted it to go.
oh yeah, it will. Oh yeah, I'll most definitely be at the top.
Can you like explain what that looked like to you? The top?
I'm talking about
Like you see yourself partying with Meek Mill and P. Diddy and them?
Nah,
like,
I don't miss with either one of them. Cut that out.
Alright.
You said Meek Mill, you said who, Diddy?
That's just the top industry rap wise for me. Like with Jay-Z, that's the industry top, the rapper's top for me. So for you, like what is your top? Like for your rap career?
My top, my rap career is basically for me just getting a house, like a big ass mansion. I just
Okay.
want a big ass mansion.
Okay, and there ain't nothing wrong with that. That's your dreams, that is your goals, and I'm definitely here for it, and I definitely support it.
And for like people to actually listen to my music and listen to what I gotta say, cause I really got something to say.
I agree. I definitely agree.
And when people rap and make music or making any type of song, they got something to say. You just not listening or understanding.
I agree, and I would say that about a real, genuine artist, not just someone who just putting out the next banger, but like a real artist who has something to say. You know what I'm saying? So I respect that, and I just hope that your talent takes you exactly where you want to go.
Yeah.
That's all I got. All right. So we're gonna go a little deeper into your background, you growing up. Okay. So you say you were just a freestyle artist. First question: did you write Abandon, or was that like a freestyle? How you felt?
So I'm gonna put it to you like this: Abandon. I was just going through like beats and stuff on YouTube, and I seen this one beat with Young Boy's cover on it.
Okay.
Flex and Still Step cover. So I was like, oh snap, I want to hit it. All right. So when I heard it, it was like it gave that little melody into it. You feel me? Like,
Yeah.
So like it's like I heard it. So like I went to go freestyle to it, and once I went to go freestyle, something popped into my head. And it was my mom, and how my dad had been telling me that, oh, she left you in a abandoned house, this and that. And when he showed me the pictures and that, I was like, oh wow, she really did.
Wow.
And then the song, it popped out of my head right there. I was just freestyling, right? Mama, and then as soon as I got mama, I stopped right there because I didn't want to forget it. I stopped right there.
Yeah, and you wrote it?
And I wrote it down inside my phone.
Okay.
Once I wrote it down on my phone, it only took me a day. 1 day to finish it.
Okay.
And I was in there 1 day, all day, just going over it, until I got it stuck in my head. The next day, went outside in the backyard. Mama, please tell me something now. Why you had to put me in that abandoned house? My heart so cold, it done fell to the ground. You should have picked me up and showed me some of your love. But obviously, yeah, you didn't give a fuck. I was a little baby, but a nigga grew up. Mama, please tell me something now. Why you had to put me in that abandoned house?
Yeah. I mess with it so hard. That is literally one of my favorite songs, and y'all don't know this, but that song was recorded right here in the studio, one of the rooms in this house. So I'm just so blessed. Like when I heard it, I was like, this song has to take off somewhere more.
Gotta give it up for my man Kadeem.
Shout out K Richie on the track. Woo.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Sure. But it was just also like I felt like I heard your heart in that song. So that actually brings me to my next question. Describe your relationship with your mom now. Do you guys talk?
After she did that, I really didn't forgive her for it. So for a very long time, I haven't forgave her for it. And one day, my eyes opened up, and I called my sister. And my sister said that she wanted to talk to me. I was like, why? Why she want to talk to me for? I mean, ain't been around her in 18 years. I'm 18.
Yeah, wow.
I ain't been around her since I was 6 months.
Wow.
Like, what can I do? You ain't fed me. You left me in the dark. But
so did you guys talk?
I forgave her. I talked to her not too long ago.
Okay.
She was crying on the phone. She was telling me that she didn't understand. I mean, that I didn't understand what was going on. I was like, alright, but while I've been in the house, why can't you just give me up to my dad instead of put me in the house? She was like, she was doing some bad checks.
You know.
Yeah, so I was like, oh, so you was on a run, federal.
Okay. So I understand that, and I feel like even when because even the song Abandoned, it goes in those depths, you know, and it does tell us that story, like, you know, in a vague way. So even on the outside looking in and hearing it, I'm like, well, maybe, you know, his mom has something going on, you know? You know, you ever like stop to look at it like that, like, dang, what was she going through that she really could put something that she birthed in the whole abandoned house? You know what I'm saying? You ever looked at it like that? So when that song, I just really say like it's a message behind it, and that just leads me to my next question. Okay, so I have like just 2 more questions about mom, if you don't mind, okay? And then we're gonna switch the subject. So the next one, has she heard Abandoned yet?
No, I told my sister to keep it from her because honestly, I'm trying to start to have a good relationship with her, and I don't want her to hear that and her be like
upset.
Yeah, like, baby, no, that's not what happened. Like,
but see, okay, because that was my next question. Do you consider it as a letter to her? You wouldn't consider Abandoned a letter to her, or that's just like more so you getting your feelings out?
Yeah, that was just me getting my feelings out of the way. You feel me? Because I had to get off my chest. So
I understand that, but I feel like, see, me too, even going into the channel, Amen, I see like what it's all about. I don't want to like put it in the box, but it's really just me getting like how I feel out, and you know, like just how everybody else can feel that way, because you're not the only person who probably feel like that, you know. Like, and then what you went through is really for a reason, you know. It's obvious. It's actually for someone else's story, you know. That's just me personally how I feel. You know, and me personally, I just think that would be something that
that's
you
how I want people to think about my song.
Yeah, I like that. I like that. So that's your message, right? I like that. So, how was growing up in Fayetteville, like, kind of by yourself? Were you alone? Like, you didn't have mom, so who did you have?
I mean, my stepmom and my dad, but
Okay.
we don't really communicate like that because they odd.
I think we all have that feeling, like, like, it's like because you're missing something. You're still missing something that wasn't there. So that's not abnormal.
Even my brother, he done got odd too. So it's like the family falling apart. Like, I'm trying to be that one to bring it back together.
I really respect that out of you as a man wanting to see your family be together. And like I said, we are definitely praying for you. Like, at the end of the day, like, what I want to do with all of my guests on the show, we're going to pray at the end of the show, if that's okay with you. Okay? Just a little prayer, just like to just bless your career, just like have God. I already know God has his hand on you, but I just want you to remember that God has his hand on you. Your story is not, it's not for a mistake. Like, that's what I want you to know. Your story isn't for a mistake, and everything that you've been through is for a reason. Like I said, it's for your purpose, for your good. And that's just what I want you to be remembered of. And like, when you do blow up and be at the top, I don't want you to forget your very first interview with Amen. Okay, so
y'all most definitely getting tickets.
oh, man, we getting tickets. It's written, okay, y'all. Yeah, okay. So I'm glad. I love that. I love your spirit. I love the man that you're becoming. You have, even with everything that you've been through. You, like I said when I introduced you, you're a thorough artist. You're a thorough man. So everything that you're doing, if no one told you, you're doing a great motherfucking job. You're doing awesome in everything that you're doing. You're talented. You're awesome. Let me get some. I'm a hugger too. Like, let me let you know you're doing great in everything that you're doing. So, again, like, I'm proud of you. I hope everybody who listens to your music is proud of you. And I hope that person who really does need this message really get this message. And I hope that it brings them out of something. Like I said, your song isn't just a song. It's really meant for something. So that is so awesome. I really want y'all, and also you guys tuning in, don't forget to drop in the comments, like, how do y'all feel about this song? I'm going to play it one more time before the video ends, of course, but I just want y'all also to know, like, give Drippa some feedback. Like, how do y'all like this song? For me, it was a message. I heard the message behind it. Like, so shout out to Drippa and everything that he has coming. And also, like I said, so this is the project we're focusing on today is Abandoned. And like he said, you can find it on AUDIOMACK and SoundCloud, right? Yeah. Okay, AUDIOMACK and SoundCloud. And so that's going to be dropped in the link below and all that good stuff. And yeah, so I just want y'all feedback as well, so we can know, so Drippa know, like, what y'all want next from him, you know?
And when everything gets set up, I will for sure drop more songs. All y'all gotta do is just let me know what y'all want to hear. Y'all got you. I got you.
Exactly, y'all. We really appreciate all the feedback that comes from the fans, and not just the fans. I don't really like to consider people as fans. I really look at them people with their opinions. Like, everybody don't have the courage to, really get in front of the camera. But for everyone who's behind the camera, let us know how y'all think, so we can continue to provide good content for you guys at home. Okay?
Never know. Hot right will blow up.
All right. Amen. All right. So. Okay. Back to my question. How was growing up in Fayetteville? So you did say you had your stepmom and your dad. So do you feel like you were like alone by yourself growing up? Like, how was school? Was your brother with you in school?
Alright, so dealing with school, technically all by myself, but I had my brother there.
Okay.
Like, he went to school with me, but it was never there. Like,
and I feel like a lot of people can relate to that. I can relate to that. Like, me and William, we were in, excuse me, that's my brother. But me and my brother, we were in school together. Even in school, I still had to do my own part in school as well. So even when I say alone, I'm more so thinking about growing up, like, before going to school, like, you had to get yourself together, like, how was that,
I don't want to say get myself together. I'll say starting to ride. Like, I was a little bad little motherfucker. Okay,
so you was a little bad guy in school. Okay, so when I talk about like growing up in school, I more so mean like how was home basically? Like, did you have to get yourself together? Because I know mom wasn't there. Like, So
Yeah.
you had stepmom. So like, how was it when you were like, you know, getting yourself like together?
Cause like I know it was about my stepmom and my dad. My stepmom, she got favoritism too with the audience.
And that's even it's so funny you said that too, because like I said, this channel is resorted like people like getting to know the word and get to know God as well. So even just to put that into this interview, right? That is even important into the story of Esau, Jacob, and I think his mother was Rachel, Jacob's mom. But like how Jacob's mom was like, look, Esau, that's your other son, okay, Isaac, but Jacob, that's mine, and I want what's best for mine. So, you know, she was always looking at what was best for hers. You know, that, and I kind of feel like that's kind of what a stepmother's role, that's kind of how it be portrayed, you know, because moms want what's best for their child. And, like, you got to imagine, she is a pet. You got to imagine, you got to really look at people
not
as...
This one, not this one.
I understand.
This one was totally different than other typical stepmoms.
Okay. Well, like, do you know the story of Esau and Jacob in the Bible? Like, so, Rachel is Jacob's mom, like I said. So, Esau mom, I don't know, I forgot what happened to her. But Esau is portrayed as, like, the Edomite in the Bible. And so Jacob, God blessed Jacob. Like, Esau was the oldest brother and everything, but Esau had to bow down to Jacob, basically. Like, and that's how God read it to be. Like, yeah, you the oldest brother, and so they say that the oldest brother get the reign next and all that. God said, look, I got my hands on Jacob. I favor Jacob, okay? And so that's not even to say, like, God said he didn't have his hands on you. I don't want you to get that, no. But just to say, like,
Right.
God always have a plan, too. You know what I'm saying? And then just even with your situation and how that be with the stepmom thing, like Rachel played a big play into how Jacob got to reign over Esau. Like when it came to Esau presenting the food to the dad Isaac or whatever, right? When it came to Esau was supposed to do that, but Rachel overheard like Isaac telling Esau what to do, and Rachel said no. In order to get this plan, being that he's blind and he don't know really what's going on, I would dress you up as your brother Esau. And since you my son Jacob, I'm going to dress you up as your brother Esau. I'm going to steal the birthright, basically. In the Bible, when you look at it, it's called when Jacob steal Esau's birthright. So he really stole the birthright. Like, and it was really his mom's fault. Like, his mom had his hand over that. You know what I'm saying? And just to say, like, how stepmoms are. Is your stepmom like your brother's mom, I mean? So your brother is your mother, your stepmom's son. Okay, so did you use, like you said, she played favoritism and stuff towards him?
You know, towards me.
Towards you?
Yeah.
Oh, she likes you more?
No.
She likes her son more. Exactly. Exactly. Just like in the Bible, Rachel liked her son more. She despised, kind of, in a way, the other son. That, like, just to say stuff like that still plays out to this.
No, don't get me wrong, like, she'll do things for me, like, now and then. Like,
exactly, but it's a favoritism thing. Yeah. Like, you'll still feel some type of way.
Yeah, that's why I don't ask for anything.
Mm-hmm. Because at the end of the day, that's not your mom. Right?
Yeah, but that makes sense.
It's just a lot.
Yeah. It's really a lot.
We can hold our hands and pray and stuff. You know, I'm vulnerable. Like, I'm like affectionate. I'm just like I don't want to see a person broken, but it just takes to break down to build yourself up again. You know, to recognize everything that you went through and to look at it, not just to like throw it behind the closet like, yeah, that just wasn't for me. It happened. Like, shit happened to you. Like, look at it like, all right, what you happened to me for? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I'm really getting out of life. Again, that's what this channel is for. For people to really see, like, even like when it comes back down to your talent is for a reason. Everything, like, I done seen so many, like, typical rappers and stuff, but the way you rap, like, you have a talent. Pure natural talent, and so like I said, it's for something. Like I said, this interview just, I hope it just, you know, for people to see what you have and like for your message to touch people, because you are talented. You are an amazing, thorough artist. I promise you guys, do not just skip past this video. Like I said, if you clicked on it, you clicked on it for a reason, a great reason. Just like listen to it. Just listen to what Drip was saying. I promise y'all, like, I probably didn't go through everything he went through, but I definitely could relate up to how a black man feel. And like, I just love that you ain't out here doing the worst. And like, it was a point in your song that I had brought out in my questions. Yeah, it say there's a part in your song where you're going to you tired of stealing all these effing bikes. When the people come out, they know that it was a thief in the night. And then you go into say like, but I know it was wrong, some, and I just couldn't get all that part. But I'm just like, even that, you knew everything like you went through probably wasn't right, but you had to make a way. You had to eat at night, right? You know?
It's like every time something go down, it go down in a worse way. Like on the worst night, it'll be rainy nights. Just walk. They don't feel like walking no more, guys. This way. Like, but
you gotta steal somebody's bike. You gotta do what you gotta do. I ain't saying y'all go out here and steal people's bikes.
Don't do
no,
that.
that's not what we're saying.
That's not good.
Right.
Not good.
But
that's just what I used to do. Don't go out and be like me. Stay in kids. I mean,
stay in kids.
Cut it out. Yeah.
Stay in school, kids.
Yeah.
And that is, what is your message? Like I heard, like I said, I was here when a band was recorded, but I know you have some other songs. What was the first one that you said? Like when your voice, Glock with a Beam. Yeah. So how many other songs do you have? I know you got Glock with a Beam, a band,
and I got Count Me Out.
Count Me Out.
And what was that? I dropped on SoundCloud, AUDIOMACK.
Okay, okay. All right, so we can find you on SoundCloud and AUDIOMACK, right? Tell the people where they can find you at on SoundCloud and AUDIOMACK. Like, how can they find you, I should say?
Go to SoundCloud or AUDIOMACK. Look up NFD DRIPPA. Capitalize NFD. Capitalize the D and DRIPPA. That's it.
Alright, and so that's where you can find all the new and latest NFD DRIPPA hits. Alright, thank you guys for just taking the time to sit here and watch this video. If you made it to the end, please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Your girl wants to know what you're thinking.
Mama, please tell me something now. Why you had to put me in that abandoned house? My heart so cold, it done fell to the ground. You should've picked me up and sung your love. But honestly, yeah, you didn't give a fuck. I was a little baby, but a nigga grew up. Mama, please tell me something now. Why you had to put me in that abandoned house? Mama, all these niggas out here and they trippin'. They be asking Drippa, how is you living? I say, fuck you, I don't know how I'm living. I be moving. Fuckin' with me, I'm wiping your nose. Hop in my bed and I'm going ghost. Nigga want drugs, we post at the stove. Toting this flag that you cannot hold. Niggas is lame, we switching them lanes. Got an AK, we shot his brain. Daddy don't cry, just hold his pain, yeah. Just don't tell me how I'm gonna live my life. I'm gonna get a car, tire stealing all these fucking bikes. When the people come out, they know there was a thief for the night. But just know a nigga just tryna get himself right. Yeah. I was a bandit at a youngin', and I got older and started bumping. I was hungry, now I'm healthy. I just been tryna ask my daddy and my mama, please tell me something now. Why you had to put me in that abandoned house? My heart so cold, it done fell to the ground. You should've picked me up and sung your love. But obviously, yeah, you didn't give a fuck. I was a little baby.